Oh, so we are staying in Albuquerque this time. Okay. It's interesting. We have two injured officers. Why are we staying here when we shifted the other one? Whatever. We need more cops. So give me two officers, preferably good ones. They're all $2,000, so we might as well pick the best. Well, there are only two. There are three. So let's pick the best we have. Driving 59, marksmanship 65. So I think we'll hire these two. He's a really good marksman though. But having another $300 salary, $200 salary. I think this guy's better, even though he's not an officer. Like, he doesn't have any real rank to him. And I think we'll split up our cops a little bit to make it more, more balanced, so that there's like a high-ranking officer in each vehicle. So I think we'll hire this youngin. Recruit, and we'll hire Levi Harris here. Okay. We're gonna put him in the car because he's a high-ranking officer. And I'm going to put the untrained officer here. No, I would like to keep... Well, we can move the medical kit. And we'll put a single rank here. And we'll give this guy the rookie. Okay, so we still have 4 police cars. It would have been nice to get another vehicle going, but we only have 1 additional officer, and I wouldn't put him in a car alone. We'd have to take someone out of the van, which I don't think is in our best interest. Plus, the vehicles are very expensive. And then I would really like to get an additional EMT vehicle going. We have the staff for it. Ambulance, medical transport. $50,000 for an ambulance. Well, we can't do that, so... Never mind, we're going to be stuck with the numbers we currently have. I would love also, we need to arm our police officers that we just hired. I would love to buy like a machine gun or 2, just for emergency situations where there's like a huge group. I think, give me 2 rifles. We'll give those to our high tier gentlemen. And give me a couple vests as well. Like a lot of vests. And we'll give this to someone in the van. Because they're going to be the ones responding to large groups. Everyone who doesn't have a gun gets at least a pistol, and we'll give you a vest, and give you this, and we'll give you a vest. We want someone with a vest, preferably in every vehicle. We did buy a lot of them, but our police are the ones who are most in danger, so I think that those are perfectly acceptable to spend our money on. Maybe the first city was like a tutorial. Everybody should have twin guns. No, I don't think that that's in our best interest. I do think we kind of want to spread this around. Can't give guns to our fire folks. What we could give is technical tools, first aid kits. So what do you do exactly? Speeds up the process of healing, can be used by every type of personnel. So if we give this to some of our EMT people, it should speed up the rate at which they heal. So it would allow us to respond to more calls. How much money? We have 17 grand. Give me some first aid kits. Like a lot of first aid kits. And we'll give them to our higher ranking EMTs or emergency medical personnel. I don't know what the exact definition of an EMT is. I don't want to shame anyone who maybe is, you know, a professional whatever. And we could get technical tools, but it's just for obstacles. It doesn't actually help them fight fires, so I don't think that that's in our best interest either. And then staff, I don't see a reason to hire more staff. Oh, we do have another police officer, but all of our slots are filled for the day, so we'll just hold off on that. I would love to buy another police and or EMT vehicle, but whatever. Okay, back to Albuquerque. We'll give this another shot. I don't know how much more we're going to play. My goal was always to play this for like an hour or 2 just to see kind of what the game was like. And we'll see what happens here. Okay. Okay. Pop up the little units tab here. New incident. Fire and medical. Is a large building. It's possible people are trapped inside. So immediately respond to clear debris, and we'll send EMTs as well. I should really stop saying EMTs. I don't know the proper terminology. Where I live currently, I live very close to a fire department, and that fire department has its own ambulances. Like out here in the country, we're really not near the hospitals. So if you get any kind of emergency treatment, it's going to be the fire hall sending an ambulance to you. Person was found unconscious for unknown reasons. Send our EMTs. So like you're getting treated like 90% of the time by the fire people's ambulances.
I'd like to report 2 arguing men. They're shouting and pulling each other's clothes. I'm worried they will start fighting any moment.
Where is this, ma'am?
Okay, where are you calling from?
It's the car wash at...
Okay. Are there weapons?
Can you tell if they have any weapons?
I don't know. Hurry, it's getting violent.
Do you know them?
Do you know either of these men?
No, I have no idea who they are. Haven't seen them here before. They scared all of my customers off.
Have you tried to calm them down?
Guys?
No,
calm
don't.
down, or else the police will come. Are you there, sir? I think they don't want to meet any policemen. They're running to a car.
Can you tell the make and model of the car?
Black SUV. They're driving away.
Okay. Plate
Were you
number?
able to get a license plate number?
Not really. I don't see well.
Okay. What does it
Do you
look
know
like?
the make or model of the SUV they left in?
No, sorry.
Oh, how do they look?
Can you tell me what the men look like? Are they white, black, Hispanic?
Both are white and tall, wearing dark clothes.
I understand. I'll have officers keep a lookout for them.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, how can you not tell the make and model of a car? Like, all you have to say is like, it was a black sedan. How do you not notice that? Like, plate number I get. I wouldn't think to look at a plate number necessarily, but, you know, you should at least be able to describe the dudes and the vehicle that they got into. Are you... how's this going? Oh, and the fire is put out. I don't like... I wish there was a more centralized police location. I don't like having them up here. Drug dealer offered something nice to buy. Go ahead and send... We're going to need transport. That is the downside of the bike, is the lack of transport. Oh, so yeah, if you live in my area, we don't get treated by ambulance, like hospital ambulances. We get treated by firefighter ambulances. And I think there's a difference in training and requirements for those two type of people. So I'm afraid I'll say EMT, and they're not actually EMTs because there's something different if it's at a hospital or whatever. So I never really know what to say there. Where are you going? Oh, send the car then. And we'll send you to deal with the speeder since you're a fast little bike. So yeah, I'm afraid of offending, like, oh, well, if you work for the fire department, you're an EMT, but if you work for the actual hospital, you're, you know, whatever, something else. So
911, what's your emergency?
I don't know these things.
Help! My kitchen is on fire!
I'm sorry to hear that.
Where are you calling from?
We will respond immediately. What is on
What's
fire?
on fire?
The counter! I accidentally threw a cloth on the burner, and the fire spreads quickly!
Okay, do you have an extinguisher?
Okay, do you have a fire extinguisher?
No!
Okay, leave the house. Well, it's the stove. No, it's the counter on fire.
Are you there?
I'm sending
Okay,
fire people.
Get yourself and anyone else that's in the house
Yeah,
of the
get
house
out of the
now.
house.
The fire department will be there soon.
Okay.
I was afraid I would say, like, throw water on it, and then it would turn out it was like an electric burner or something, and it would make it worse. So we'll just send fire department. EMT, you should not be that far out of town. Come on back. Man, Albuquerque's a big freaking city. One injured. Okay, you're transporting a suspect. You are dealing with a speeder, so we'll wait here and we'll send you here, but we don't want to send them until the police arrive just in case our EMTs would be injured. You've deposited your guy at jail, so we'll head back out. Fire department and EMT as well is required here. Anyway, I think EMT is the right terminology for people in the ambulances. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just always afraid I'll say the wrong thing and offend someone. So I'm going to get some angry YouTube comment where they're like, well, I'm actually a highly trained whatever. You know, back in the day, you could, like, they would hire anybody. So like if you wanted to be like an ambulance driver, all you had to do was sign up and you could be an ambulance driver. Nowadays they all require training and stuff, so obviously, you know, for emergency treatment, everyone in the vehicle should know what they're doing and be able to help. 3 new incidents. Police transport needed. Yep. New call.
911, what's your emergency?
There was an incident in my factory. One of my employees got stabbed by a sharp tool.
That sounds bad.
What's the address you're calling from?
Okay. What happened?
What exactly happened to your employee?
He fell off a ladder and stabbed himself with a knife while falling.
That sounds pretty bad. Okay.
I understood. I'll send an ambulance there.
Okay.
Okay, I need to see... It's just one guy that you can treat. We'll send the EMT up there because we would like a quick response. Of course, we have more emergencies. Where's my other fire truck? Get down here. Medical assistant. Fire inside of a house was reported. No dangerous substances mentioned. Okay, so we'll send fire to respond. Why are you... You go out here, I guess. You are responding to that call. Where are you going? You're going back to drop people off at the hospital and then returning. Why did you leave? No, you're just going to the hospital. So we'll send you over here. Having a lot of incidents again that we can't quite deal with. Send some more fire department out there. Another speeder. We'll send the bike, I guess. But again, we're going to need transport, which is a huge issue. And we'll keep this van for an emergency situation involving multiple suspects. I saw Grand Theft Auto on YouTube. I can be good at ambulance driving. Maybe. Like I said, it's different now where they have requirements for people who would do that sort of work, which makes sense. I think that that's good policy. We need to wait for people. Okay, go back here. Another call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, there was a robbery
Okay.
Where did this happen?
around
When?
How long ago did this happen?
a moment ago.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Do you have any injuries?
Yes, I was hit badly.
Okay. Where are the
Your
attackers?
still in the area.
I have no idea. They ran away somewhere.
Where were you
Uh-huh.
hit?
My head. I'm bleeding.
Okay.
I want you to just stay there and wait until the ambulance arrives.
Sure.
We're gonna send this guy as soon as he...
A bat and a knife.
All right, sir. We'll take care of it. Just wait for emergency services to arrive.
A bat and a knife. Okay. So I'm sending the police and an ambulance. Even though the police have a guy in custody, there should be enough for them to deal with that. Let me guess, you're waiting for transport?
We're done here.
No, you're not. Okay, send you here. Getting a lot of calls. What is this? Family argument, possible harassment, need EMTs, and a police officer. Why don't you... Oh, where are... Gun raid? That's not great. I didn't realize what that was. Send the van up here where there are 3 suspects. I assume you're treating people. Oh, you're actually found the thieves. That's interesting. Requesting support. It's 2 guys, one of which has a bat. You have a rifle and bulletproof vests. I think you're fine. Requesting support. Okay, van, detour here. Where are my other cops? Okay, go up here. Having a lot of issues here. I can't send an EMT without a police escort. Okay, you have to drop people off at jail. We can't just send our EMTs out here when there's a suspect that might attack someone. Like there's a dog apparently. I don't want to get people in an issue. Why policemen don't just transport bad guys using taxis? Well, I think it has something to do with the lack of a cage and whatnot, and putting civilians in danger. What
Okay,
is
sir. What happened?
what is the issue?
A plane has crashed into a house.
Oh Lord. Where?
Can
Okay.
you tell if there's anyone inside the house?
Where?
A woman ran outside. She said she was alone, and she
she's not injured. But I can tell she's in deep shock.
Okay.
Is anything on fire?
There's some smoke coming out of the rooftop, but I can't see the flames.
What type of plane? A large one or a small one?
A small one. Two-seater, I guess.
Is there anyone else there who's injured?
I think whoever was in the plane is dead, but I'm not sure. I can't see them.
Okay.
Okay, emergency services are on the way. They should be there soon.
Hurry!
Yes. That's not great. Having somebody plow into... That's one of my... I just literally was listening to a podcast yesterday where they talked about this. Sometimes life just does you in. You're sitting in your living room and all of a sudden there's a plane that crashes through your house. You know, what are you going to do? We really need the police van to respond to this larger situation. Everyone is injured. It looks like they've been dealt with. Send you to treat people, and I would like to send the van up here. So the single remaining officer can keep an eye on everyone while the EMTs arrive. We need to send EMTs here as well. You're going to the hospital. No, I prefer you come down here and try to help. Spotted a red light offense. Yeah, I'm a little occupied, so I don't need you to do that. I'm not sure why police are necessary for this situation where there was a plane crash. Unless it was plane crash, plane crash, plane crash. Why is police necessary for this? Okay. We'll send the police, it's fine. We're ignoring a lot of speeders in town, unfortunately. Uber should be fine. I think they just don't have enough money to hire Uber. I think that, no, I think it's a huge liability to put a civilian in control of a suspect who might be dangerous. Just like you would prefer not to transport an injured person by taxi or whatever. Not only is it obviously much better to transport through an ambulance where they can receive treatment, but also because liability reasons where something could be done potentially by the civilian who might have had some kind of responsibility to do something, but they might fail to act. So it opens up lawsuits, opens up, you know, people being unlikely to help when they're, you know, possibly putting themselves at a liable risk. So, I don't know. Dealing with this. You were supposed to respond to this. I'm not sure why you haven't. I don't understand why I need police here. It seems that the caller is being arrested, and I don't really understand. It says plane crash victim. If it was not a plane crash victim, I would think that this guy had blown up the house kind of as a joke, like for fun, and then called the police to get attention. I'm not sure why he's getting a ticket here. I don't really get what's happening. But that's fine. Transporting people to prison. We do have a speeder who's probably going to get out of range here. You're not doing anything. Speeder's gone, yeah. So we're winding down another day here. I think we're winding down another day. Yeah, I would never let a civilian anywhere near a suspect. People are crazy. People are dangerous. People do all kinds of just bonkers stuff. My sister's a 911 operator, or she was. I don't know if she's still it. No, she's not, because they work at my sister used to be a 911 operator. I believe she now works at a home for people with mental limitations, where they kind of have a home where they all live together and can be taken care of. But she used to be a 911 operator. And then my other sister worked in a hospital for a while. So we did screw up a drunk driving arrest. We left go. And we screwed up another speeder who ran a red light. I'm just grateful that we were able to assist all the people who were injured. I'm really surprised to see our firefighter was injured. I don't understand why that happened, but I guess it does happen. What do we have that's interesting? What are the big numbers? +5. Suicide. Oh, excuse me, hiccup. Suicide attempt. Was given first aid, taken to the hospital. Obstacle was fixed and removed. I'm not sure how there was an obstacle, but okay. That's the only +5 we had. +4, plane crash. The caller was a plane crash witness. He informed the dispatcher about the disaster. Accident resulted in dead victims. Plane crash victim was given first aid. Obstacle was fixed and removed. Plane crash was given first aid. Plane crash was reported dead. That's unfortunate. Caller was checked and reported. Yeah, I don't understand what this person did. I think what it is that we were supposed to send police to get his statement, not so much that he actually did something wrong. It's just that we needed to take his report and his witness account of what had happened. So that's probably why we needed to send police. +3 childbirth. Yay. He's taken to the hospital. Yeah, okay. So we do have some injured officers. See, now we've been bumped cities again. Okay. So now we can't buy... I was excited because we were able to buy a new vehicle, and now we're bumped to the next city. Just in case, gonna pull up the overlay again. Apparently I took a screenshot by pulling up my overlay.